Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in favor? Mr. Leon, Mr. Planning Board Chairman.
Sure. I'm speaking on behalf of the Planning Board. First of all, and I'll speak at behalf of being part of the advisory committee. He's worked hard and long to put together this form-based code. And planning is about the future. Dr. Carroll's dealing with today, who would often leave his business with another occupant in that business. Form-based code was designed to welcome occupants through a front door. We, and I'm one vote of 7, looked at the form-based code in its infancy, through its what we have today, looked at Dr. Carroll's project, and tried to bring that project along the best we could to marriage what he's trying to do with his business and what we're trying to do with Brewerton overall. And I thought we met halfway several times, but apparently tonight I'm hearing something different yet again. But I believe in the project. I believe in Dr. Carroll's project. I think what he has on the table and what we've accepted as a planning board at this point in time works well for what we're trying to do in Brewerton. And remember, planning is a process. It's not something that's going to happen tomorrow, but you need to look at the vision for that community. And that's what we've done. And I wouldn't walk away from it at this point, because that would be the worst thing to do for Brewerton. Okay?
Thank you. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in favor?
Yes, my name is Gary Canarelli. Most of you know me from O'Brien and Gear. I'm here tonight on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce and also as part of the advisory committee. When the Chamber of Commerce first got me involved in this back in the mid-90s, they asked me to serve on a committee called the Brewerton Bay Association. And this has been an awful long time coming to get Brewerton. We've been talking about revitalization. The Chamber's tried to help businesses up there. And I just want to say that I think this board and the town has done a great job with this project. I think Paul did a great job tonight explaining how this project started and all the steps that were taken. The form-based code, there may be some tweaks. I mean, I'm not a planner, I'm an engineer, so there may be issues, whether it's paint or zoning or things that can be tweaked a little bit better. But the thing that I would like to say is, being part of the process over the last 20 years, I think the thing that we saw, those of us who were at the meetings up in Brewerton, the number of people from Brewerton who came out, not just the people in the committee and not just the businesses, this started grassroots and got everybody's ideas and concepts. So as I said, this may not be 100% perfect right now, it may need some tweaking, but I think this is the right step and we ought to follow the lead of what the people and businesses in Brewerton want and try to work with them to get the best possible code and that we can get.
Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in favor?
Thank you. The process that I went through was unpleasant. And the idea that we met halfway makes me curl a little bit. A couple of quotes. One was, to me, from the planning board chair in public, "You are the first one out of the chute, so I have to make an example of you," unquote. That's meeting nobody halfway.
I'd like to see that in the
And
minutes.
secondly, thank you, at a planning board meeting, when the chair was seated where you are, Mr. Kroll, and you can look in the minutes, I'll give you my best quote, that close as I can get, was, "Dr. Carroll probably feels like I shoved this down his throat." And I do. So we didn't mean anything halfway. The process for me to get here was a nightmare. Had I known, I would have never started. I'm speaking in favor of this code, but the process was unacceptable.
I just go on record, I don't recall saying that and maybe taking out of context.
Number one, we're not here to debate.
Thank you.
We're here to speak in favor and against. Is there anybody else who'd like to speak in favor? Is there anyone who'd like to speak?